From fixation to focus, helping your child thrive. As parents and caregivers, we've all experienced moments where our child seems stuck, fixated on a mistake, an idea, or even an activity. It can be frustrating to see them caught in a loop, but what if we reconsidered these moments? What if fixation wasn't a roadblock, but an opportunity to teach focus, resilience, and emotional growth? In this video, we'll explore how fixation happens, why it is a natural part of a child's development, and most importantly, actionable strategies to help your child thrive by turning moments of fixation into meaningful steps toward focus. By the end, you'll have tools to guide your child toward a growth-oriented mindset, equipping them with emotional intelligence and lifelong resilience. Let's begin. To start, what exactly is fixation? Fixation occurs when your child becomes hyper-focused on a specific thought, activity, or emotion to the point where they struggle to move on or redirect their attention. For example, your child might refuse to let go of frustration over an undone math problem, spend hours perfecting a drawing, or replay a mistake made on the playground. This behavior isn't stubbornness. It's a natural response to a challenge, new experience, or overwhelming emotion. Understanding fixation as a stepping stone, rather than a setback, helps us better appreciate its role in your child's mental and emotional growth. Fixation often occurs because of your child's still developing brain. Areas responsible for executive functioning, like the ability to analyze, manage emotions, and switch mental tasks, are not yet fully matured in children. When your child fixates, it's usually because their brain is learning how to process challenges. This means fixation can be an early indicator of what triggers your child emotionally or intellectually, and when supported properly, it can be transformed into productive focus. It's important to distinguish between fixation and focus. Fixation is rigid and often unproductive. It traps children in endless loops of thought without resolution. Focus, on the other hand, is purposeful engagement that leads to progress. With the right strategies, fixation can transition into productive focus. That's what we're here to teach: how to gently nudge fixation toward focus while building your child's emotional and intellectual skills. What if every moment of fixation were an opportunity for growth? Instead of seeing it as something to fix, parents can use it as a chance to teach their child adaptability, persistence, and self-regulation. Your role as a parent or caregiver is to guide your child through the challenge, helping them expand their thinking and approach new situations with confidence. The first step in addressing fixation is recognizing and validating it. When you see your child stuck in a moment, resist the urge to brush it off. Instead, acknowledge their feelings. Let them know, "I see you're really focused on this," or "It must feel hard to stop what you're doing." Validation helps your child feel heard and understood. When a child feels emotionally safe, they're more willing to work through their fixation with your support. Once you've validated their experience, it's time to help them shift their attention. Gentle redirection doesn't mean forcing them to stop. It's about guiding their energy towards something more productive. For example, if your child is stuck on frustration from a mistake, you might say, "Let's take a break and revisit this together in a few minutes." Giving them an alternative focus allows their mind to reset while staying open to problem solving. Sometimes, all your child needs is a brief reset. This is where brain breaks come in. A brain break is a short activity, often physical or playful, that interrupts mental strain and refreshes their focus. Try having your child do a quick stretch, a fun dance, or engage in 2 minutes of jumping jacks. Even a silly moment, like making funny faces together, can help their brain shake off rigidity. These breaks not only ease tension, but also allow creativity and flexibility to emerge. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for teaching self-regulation and focus. Simple activities like guided breathing or asking your child to name 5 things they see, hear, and feel can help ground them in the present. For younger children, you can turn mindfulness into play. Use prompts like, "Can you close your eyes and take 3 slow breaths like the ocean waves?" These practices build a sense of calm and help them regulate heightened emotions. Fixations are often a sign that your child is stuck on a problem they don't yet know how to solve. Use these moments to engage in collaborative problem solving by framing it as a team effort. Ask guiding questions such as, "What do you think would help make this easier?" Or, what's one small step we can try together? Inviting your child into the process empowers them to approach challenges creatively and with confidence. Help your child break overwhelming tasks into small, achievable goals. Fixation often happens because the child feels lost or discouraged by the size of a problem. For instance, if they're upset over building a tower that keeps falling, reframe the goal into manageable steps, such as, let's build the base first. Celebrate progress with each milestone, reinforcing their ability to refocus effectively. Positive reinforcement is a powerful motivator. Acknowledge every small victory your child achieves, even if it's incremental. For example, if they finally shifted their focus for a moment, say, "I'm so proud of how you worked through that." Celebrating progress, rather than perfection, boosts confidence and builds their belief in their ability to persevere through challenges. Sometimes fixation stems from heightened emotions like anger, fear, or sadness. Here, soothing your child takes precedence over solving the problem immediately. Use calming techniques like speaking softly, offering physical comfort, or reminding them, "It's okay to feel upset right now. Let's take some deep breaths together." Giving them the space to feel their emotions without judgment helps de-escalate the situation. Your reaction as a parent is key. If you stay calm and composed during your child's fixation, you're modeling healthy ways to handle frustration. Conversely, reacting with impatience can escalate the situation. Take a moment to check your own emotions before addressing your child. Remind yourself that their fixation is a learning process, not a personal failure. Flexibility is vital for breaking fixation. Teach your child that trying different solutions is not failing, it's innovating. Encourage them to think outside the box and experiment with new ideas when they're stuck. Games that promote adaptability, such as solving riddles or exploring multiple ways to build something with blocks, can turn flexibility into an enjoyable habit. When guided properly, solving fixation can teach resilience, one of the most valuable life skills. By helping your child refocus and adapt, you equip them with tools to handle future challenges calmly and confidently. These lessons lay the foundation for mental toughness, preparing your child to approach problems with resourcefulness as they grow older. Fixation often emerges during academic activities like homework. If your child becomes stuck on a difficult math problem or essay prompt, help them break the task into smaller pieces. Ask questions like, "Can we focus on just this first part for now?" Balance structure with encouragement to keep the activity manageable without overwhelming them. Social situations can also lead to fixation, such as when a child has difficulty with a friend or who feels rejected by peers. In these instances, teach them perspective-taking skills to nurture empathy. Ask questions like, "What do you think your friend may have been feeling?" And, "What's one thing you could say to make them feel better?" This process redirects fixation on hurt feelings into focusing on problem-solving and emotional intelligence. Every child has interests that deeply excite them, but some may become overly fixated on specific hobbies or ideas. It's important to channel their enthusiasm without fostering unhealthy obsessions. Set time boundaries for certain activities and encourage them to explore related subjects. For example, if your child loves dinosaurs, introduce them to related fields like fossils or geology. This keeps their curiosity balanced while broadening their horizons. Occasionally, persistent fixation may point to underlying concerns such as anxiety, ADHD, or sensory issues. If fixation disrupts daily life or causes excessive frustration, consider consulting a pediatrician or psychologist who can provide specialized support. Encourage your child to reflect on their own thoughts and feelings. After a moment of fixation has passed, ask reflective questions like, "How did you feel during that?" Or, "What helped you move on?" This practice builds self-awareness and helps them internalize strategies for managing fixation in the future. Children thrive on predictability. Establish routines that reduce avoidable fixations, such as clear homework times or bedtime rituals. Ensure these routines remain flexible enough to accommodate changes, teaching your child how to adapt without feeling thrown off course. The physical environment matters too. Create spaces that encourage your child to focus without distractions. For instance, keep their homework area tidy and quiet, and designate creative zones for play and exploration. This helps them associate specific spaces with different mental states, making transitions easier. Above all, your empathy will teach your child to thrive. Being present and understanding their perspective strengthens trust, making it easier for them to accept guidance in moments of fixation. Let them know, "I'm here to help you figure this out." That reassurance is often the first step in helping them move forward. While guiding your child is important, so is allowing them opportunities to solve problems independently. Give them room to practice applying the strategies you've introduced, even if they falter at first. Growth happens in these moments when children feel safe to take risks and try again. Throughout this video, we've highlighted strategies that work in both everyday and challenging moments. Remember that progress may be gradual, but small successes add up quickly. Think back to when your child previously fixed something they were stuck on. That's proof of their potential to keep growing with the right guidance. The skills your child learns today can serve them in every aspect of their future: academics, relationships, and eventually, their career. Focus and adaptability are lifelong tools that support success and well-being. To every parent watching, remember that helping your child through fixation can challenge your own patience. That's okay. You're learning together, and progress is often imperfect. Take time for your own self-care and give yourself grace in moments where you feel stuck, too. Fixation is not a failure, it's a learning opportunity. By rethinking how we approach these moments, we can guide our children toward resilience, adaptability, and confident focus. Let's nurture their journey from fixation to focus, one step at a time. Start applying these strategies today and watch your child thrive, not just in challenges, but in every facet of life.